Oh, okay, I've started recording now. That's cool. Okay. So yeah, back to the conversation. So by the way, you're gonna have 8 minutes of recording. That is like, they're just like, this doesn't even sync up right. It's so weird. But that's part of the challenge. Yeah, they've got. Yeah, yeah. Don't splice anything out. Don't splice anything out, but just like make it like a radio show in America where you're like going like, oh, and then it's like, and now we gotta go over to Georgia, and it's like, and then yeah, just like random audio clips on top of your own audio. So yeah, sorry, I want to go back. So 10-minute podcast was this podcast done by these three comedians, and it was like this huge success, like really early on in like podcasts when like the Apple like app had just like opened up and it was like starting to grow and stuff. And basically what these guys did were like 10-minute sketches and stuff, and it completely blew up. And then after like 3 years, all of them got bored of doing it pretty much. So what they did is two of them left, and this other guy who like did all the audio, like was kind of like the tech guy of it, got two other people in, and what they went from was trying to grow the podcast into trying to shrink down the audience so that it only had like one member left, one like diamond listener who was the perfect listener. So they started doing stuff like where they did entire episodes where all they did was like, hey man, what sort of music do you listen to? I don't know, hard rock, classic rock. Oh, right. Hey man, what sort of music do you listen to? And they did that for 10 minutes straight. And then there's other ones where like they don't even have conversations. They literally just played a wrestling like intro song for 10 minutes. And shit. It's great. It's honestly so good. And yeah, I want to do that, except I don't want to have any growth of the podcast. I want 5 listeners who are like die-hard fans of this, that no one will ever like. They won't. No, because what I'm hoping for is that we find 5 people who this speaks to so closely that we can do like, we could go to like coffee shops and stuff and do like live recordings of the podcast. Just turn up to coffee shops. Dude, I'd be totally up for that. Just going into random places and start like recording. How long do you reckon we could last in like a Tesco or something? Because they don't give a shit. Like, if we went in like early morning, we could literally be there for the entire working day, just recording a shitty podcast. Oh, we could live stream it. Oh man, we should do that. That'd be funny. Let's do it. Oh. See who has the best security. And then I'll do a review on the supermarkets on how well their security is and how nice they were. And then you could do huh? And then, once we finish that podcast series, we can have a final episode where we go into the store with a trophy with best security written on it, and we give it to the cashier and just leave. That's what the video is. We don't record their reaction or anything like that. We literally just go in, hand them the thing and go, hi, we're this, you won best security, and then we leave, and they're probably so confused. Oh, we don't even say you won this award. We just give them the award. Yeah, to be fair, our awards, like the Sal's House Party 1 podcast awards, are so like big and so like grandiose. I'm sure everyone already knows it. Can we also call this every episode episode 1? Could we not give them numbers and instead just name them? So, like, you can't... There is an order to them, but you have to find out the order. Yeah, let's write a story. Let's write... Dude, I'm loving this idea. I'm loving the chaos. Look how... Can I just say that I think this podcast is already better than the previous one where we actually recorded and talked about stuff. Yeah, this one has a name. Sorry, do you reckon Sal's parents just hated Sal as a baby, and that's why they're like, I'm gonna call you Sal? Well, Ethan, answer the question. Do you reckon Sal's pet had a baby? I think looking at... See, what I was going to say is, looking at Sal, he looks more like he would eat the baby as it was coming out. Like, it wouldn't even, like, touch the ground. He looks kind of like a serial killer. I don't really like his face at the moment, if I'm honest. Okay. Hey, Ethan, are you there? Why is this cutting out now? Oh no, Ethan's part of the void. So yeah, this is gonna be fun, just to upload. Yeah, you disconnected for a bit. Oh dear. Yeah, you disconnected for a bit for me. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep recording. I think it would be funnier. Oh man. Did you see that like bad Superman film? It's like a... Sorry, what? You're cutting out a bit. Hey, Ethan. Yeah, I'm there. I'm here. Yeah, sir. There's a trailer called, like, Battle something. Brightburn, that's the one. What do you think? Because this is a film podcast. Well, we got to convince them somehow. Did I tell you that a girl, like some random like girl on YouTube, watched like 3 of my videos, and like on the Wolf Children one, she was like, "Is this a joke? Is this serious?" And I replied like, "Obviously not," and then she disliked the comment. Well, I was just like, I literally, like, in that review, in that quick review where it's only 10 seconds, I literally go like, the girl fucks a wolf or whatever, and that's the end of the review. And she was like, "Is this a serious review?" I was like, "Obviously not. It's not my actual opinion on the film, you dumb bitch." Like, I was just like, yeah, go ahead, man. Go ahead, play the audio. I won't sue you for copyright infringement. Do they have a channel? I didn't actually check. It's all. Oh yeah, that sounds like the sort of people that would. Oh, that explains why he was on Wolf Children, man. Oh man, do you think I'm on a playlist like titled like bad anime videos or something like that? I really hope so. That would be a. Do you know like my CV is looking kind of bare at the moment, like on like life achievements because I'm a lazy fuck. I would put that on there. Sorry? I'm. Yeah, I'm still here. Hey. Can you hear me? Yeah, I'm here, man. Ethan, I'm here for you. Hey, Ethan. What am I doing? Hey, Ethan. Hey, Ethan. What's your profile picture? On Discord. It's a broken deer. Go follow Broken Deer Productions on YouTube. It has 0 followers and 0 videos. I might rename my channel. I might rename my thing brokengoat.com. Oh man, I got kind of that kind of upset. Do you know I found out today that goats have like their own accents? Like if a goat from like England talked to a goat from like Australia, they wouldn't be able to understand each other because they have different accents. Because like an English goat would be like bah, while like an Australian goat would be like wow 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 wow. Because literally, I'm really surprised that you got the Aborigine thing. I don't know. I thought you'd just be like, "Why are you making some weird noise?" Yeah, it's my secret. What, you were in Aborigine? Lola Price. Bye. Walk Around, the hit film. Walkabout, sorry. Walkabout. It's a very famous film. It was done by Nicholas Roeg. No. I still haven't watched Ride Along, and I kind of should because. Well, I feel like I'm missing out on something with Kevin Hart because I like his stand up to a certain extent. But I find him really annoying in all the films he's in. I haven't even watched Jumanji yet. What I saw him in was Scary Movie 3, when he's one of the black guys that keep on going, like, keep on talking about, like, politics when they're, like, in an argument. Scary Movie 3, I think, is the best one, if I'm honest. Scary Movie 3 basically is, yeah, it was like, what's it called? Yeah, War of the Worlds mixed with The Shining. No, sorry, not The Shining. Mixed with Signs, mixed with The Ring. But it's, for me, it's one of my favorite of the Scary Movie franchise because it's where the franchise really fell off and it stopped being good. That's what makes it so good, is that it's just terrible. You're welcome. That'll be £50. Yeah, and I can't really be bothered to go down to Portsmouth to get it, so I guess that conversation ends. No, I've been listening to that band though you gave me. SDQ. Yeah, I like them. They're good. They are pretty good. I enjoyed them. What? Hey, I like you. I wasn't saying that to you. I was like, is that what I'm supposed to say to them? I don't think they're from England, man. They're like, der. That's America. Der, der. I don't know why, but all Americans, when I hear them talk, is just, der, I'm American. Or. That's your impression of Americans, just a seal. Hey, did you know that Dumbo is the first movie that Danny DeVito, Mike, what's his name? Who played Batman again? Michael Keaton and Tim Burton have reunited since Batman Forever. What do you mean? See, I'm kind of upset. I'm like, I like the idea still of putting the separate audio, but I actually quite like this podcast. So, like, I like how we've been just talking about bullshit and stuff, and I'm just feeding in like film facts occasionally about absolutely nothing. Um, Sorry, Ethan. What? Yeah. Well, I'm just quite excited to release this and see what the reaction is to all my 43 subscribers. Yeah, I think I checked my dumb page recently on Facebook, and I have about 60 notifications going like, "We haven't heard from you in a while. Please upload something." No, see, this is because I stopped uploading videos to it because I was just like, I don't want to keep on sharing it on Facebook because this is trash. So I think I'm just going to start uploading to the dumb page and then letting people who know dumb already see it. But I can't really be fucked to do anything because I was trying very hard for a time there. Just other people's videos. Hey guys, I worked really hard on this video. Let me know what you think. I just uploaded PewDiePie. I just start uploading PewDiePie. Do you know how difficult it is to torrent YouTube video, guys? Please like and share. Oh man. Do you know Frasier is in like is like coming back? They're just bringing him back on the set. It's a new social experiment where he was in last night, wasn't he? I didn't hear any of that. Age of Extinction. Oh, that's the one with the dinosaurs. Transformers, robots into guys. Yeah, I'm not catching any of that. Arr. I'm really... Wait, what? He's part of the Black Ops? Ethan, do you ever think about the fact that like it's a Tuesday night? Oh man, I disconnected. Sorry guys, I just clapped. Fuck you. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, okay. Hey. Hey, Ethan. I'm back, baby. I went into the Shadow Realm. It was cool. Pegasus was there. Pegasus. No, I mean Pegasus from Yu-Gi-Oh, where the Shadow Realm is from. Ah. Can I just say, they have not made enough like ancient Greek films recently. I thought we were going to get a big revival with Clash of the Titans, Wrath of the Titans, and like that's Egyptian, not ancient Greek. But by the way, I want more like Harryhausen films where it's like shitty claymation, where it's like good claymation but it looks shit now, and it's like the Argonauts are fighting and stuff, and it's like some shitty like skeletons going like rack 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 rack. Oh, so like it's the same Pegasus in every one, and then like Thanos shows up or something. Get it? Like in the Marvel films. Oh, can it be like the Dark Universe? Like, yeah, it actually happens. I would love that. What was I just about to say? What were you saying again? It was about like monsters and stuff like that. And yeah, do you remember Percy Jackson? Yeah, what happened to that? Like they made the second one, and I was like, oh man. Yeah, I think it's because they missed their timing, if that makes sense. Like, they made the first one, and everyone was like, oh man, this shit's cash. And then, like, they made the second one, like, 10 years later, and they're like, why did no one watch it? Like, all the actors are 30. Like, Alexandra Daddario is now, like, a super hot chick rather than, like, a kind of young-looking girl. And it's like, oh, okay, I guess they're all 30 now. But they were still acting like it's only been a month. The book's like... I actually read the entire book series, because... Like, the first one is like that. It's literally the biggest amount of bullshit ever, because you're reading... It's like, hey, we're going to go to all these wacky places, and it's like, guess what? It was at home the whole time, and I was just like, this is fucking retarded. And then I read the second one, and the second one was a bit more like, oh, okay, I get what they were trying to go for. Yeah. Third one's alright. Yeah, fourth one's actually the best one. It's when they go into the labyrinth, and, like, they go into, like, once again, it's like, all of them are just road trip movies, by the way. Pretty much, it's like, because they're adventure, like, if you think about it, most adventure things is basically a road trip movie, but they've just, like, said, oh, there's a higher stake here than a road trip movie. Yeah, like... Yeah, so basically, So this is what I'm getting at. Basically, all of the ancient Greek myths, they all inspired Ice Cube's film Are We There Yet? Yeah, they... Or Chipwrecked. Because in a lot of those things, like, everyone always ends up on, like, an island because, like, their ship fucks up for no reason. Like, it's like... I believe it. They're the sirens. You're so attracted to their beauty that you, then they drown you. So, quick question about Alvin and the Chipmunks, right? So you got the chipmunks who can sing and talk, and you got the chipettes who can sing and talk. Do all chipmunks sing and talk, and it's just these two have, like, hit stardom? Is it like Asian, like... I was about to say something really racist there. Yeah, this is Sal's house party. Well, I was going to say, is it kind of like Asians and, like, K-pop bands, where it doesn't matter if they're, like, talented or not, like, eventually, like, there's just a couple of them that they start, like, farming out as, like, a giant K-pop band, and they add, like, 100 members to it, and it's like, this K-pop band has 100 members, you must listen to them. And Japan's like, okay. Or Korea's like, okay. So we're 30 minutes in right now to this podcast. Okay. Well, they have to guess where that starts. So what I was going to say is, why do you think that the Alvin and the Chipmunk characters can talk? Like, do you think it's like radiation? Do you think it's like they are mythical creatures from Greek mythology? Do you think it's like a Superman thing where they're aliens down from Earth, like a different planet? Like, I want to hear your theories. What, you mean the character from Beauty and the Beast? That beast? Oh, is it like... But can I just say, when you said spawn, I automatically think of like a spider and how that gives birth. So what I'm picturing is like a bloated, like pregnant beast from Beauty and the Beast, and then like its stomach explodes, and all the chipmunks, like the chipmunks and the chipheads, come out and start like devouring its body. That's what is in my head right now. Oh yeah, I need to watch Spawn. What, the film with the clown? But it was on Watch Mojo's top 10 best alternative superhero films. Probably. What, like the animated ones or like live action ones? Okay. That's a film. No, I need to watch more Garfield. Garfield Endgame. Oh, I found the weirdest subreddit in the world. It's like Garfield. No, it's like, what's it called? It's like No, it's not Garfield without Garfield. It's like Garfield Complete or something like that. Oh, one sec, I'll find it. Where is it, man? It was like... One sec, I'll search up weird Garfield. Like... So basically, it's like this subreddit where all it is just like these disturbing pictures of Garfield where it's like, I must eat you, John, and stuff like that. Like, there's some hyperrealism, there's some where it's like a spider Garfield, or like he's got like a detached jaw. Yeah, you know what's happening. Okay, this is annoying me, right? Because I've just searched up Garfield on Reddit, yeah? And the first couple are Garfield, Garfield Kart, Garfield Kart spelled with a C, Garfield minus Garfield. But then it goes into, today I learned Raimi memes are funny and lady boners. Like, I mean, this is not okay. I want to find all of the content. I want to find the weird Garfield stuff. Oh, come on, man. Oh, it's called I'm Sorry, John. Please, can you Google it? Can you Google it and get it up? Are you doing it? Okay, good. I'm happy that you're doing it. Like, it's just, I'm sorry, John, I must consume the lasagna, or whatever. Yeah. And I think it's supposed to be like, this is Garfield, like, Garfield is just like John's depression or whatever. Or the fact that Garfield is like this craving monster. Now, Ethan, I want you to picture something for me. Picture a young man in bed, just surfing through Reddit, having a grand old time. And then he clicks on a funny meme that involves a normal Garfield, just like a regular Garfield. And then I see in the comments someone's posted, I prefer I'm Sorry, John to this. So I clicked on it, and then I scroll through this, and then the young boy scrolls through this for the next hour and a half. until about... Yeah, I just... Sorry? I'm glad that you saw through my subtle storytelling there. And... I was hoping that I got past you on that one, if I'm honest. You can hear anything. To be fair, that's a pretty impressive skill. So do you think... Also, another quick question, because we were talking about Brightburn or whatever earlier. Do you think Superman was hearing, like, Ma Kent and Pa Kent banging? That must be, like, quite disturbing for a child. Oh, dude, what about... Do you remember that bit in Man of Steel where he's in the closet because because he's Superman's gay. Because he's like, oh, there's too much sound, and then like Mark Kent. Yeah, do you remember? He's like, for some reason, he's in the closet and he's got his hands over his ears and he's like, I can't hear. And because they had great children actors for that. Do you? He's like, I have to die now. That would have been a much better film if all it was Kevin Costner trying to kill himself and Kid Superman having to stop his dad from suicide. Yeah, you like put over the top like Walking on Sunshine, like, or something like that. So it's got a lighthearted feel, but it's all about Superman's dad trying to kill himself. Oh, Superman has to kill his own dad. No, but they do it the same style as like when Zod is like tried to like laser beam everyone. But it's just Kevin Costner staring really angrily at like some family, and Superman's like, no, you have to do it, otherwise I'll kill them. Do you know what, Ethan? You have my money. I greenlight this project. It's the film that everyone's been asking for. Let's be real. Parker. Oh, I'd watch it. Dude, if you go to any like Watch Mojo top 10 list, it's always Pa Kent, no matter what the list is. Pa Kent. It's not even made. That's how good it is. Pa Kent. Oh man. Do you know top 10 lists? I used to watch them quite a lot when I had like a lot more time to watch like any content. But is that all they're for, to like fill time? Because like Watch Mojo, for instance, is an expressionless voice, and all it does is go like, these are our subjective top 10 opinions, like opinions on like random films with a random category. Yeah? This is top 10 Pa Kent moments, and it's just the same shot over and over again. It's 10 minutes of the same clip. They've like stretched it out. They haven't even. They. I was just watching a top 10 because a channel I like has recently started doing them, and I was watching it and I was just like, I have no interest in watching this list. Like, I don't care what your opinion are on this thing because you're. Yeah, content creator, stop doing what you want and stop making things that I want. Well, if we get a diamond listener for this podcast, they will. I'll do whatever they want, if I'm honest. Like, they want a shout out, they want a video to accompany it. They want me to do that like video naked. I'll do it. Money's a bit hard. Cause yeah, they can't. It's not just making like. After we made episode 500 and they're still going strong, then they can start asking for money. If we make 500 episodes of this and they're still listening to it, I'll give them $1,000. Oh no. Oh, did I forget to tell you about TMP, what they did at the end of finding the diamond listener? They gave away the podcast to him. So they gave him the YouTube channel with all the previous content. They gave... So all the money that is generated from that, it goes to him now. All the revenue of subsequent listening, all of the content like is now his, so he can do what he wants with them. He could sell them to TV, and he could like keep all that money. He get to keep the logo, the music that was made on that podcast, the characters that were generated on that podcast, the like all of the like social media pages or whatever, and he was given all of this. And guess what the guy did? He made 2 confirmation episodes and then did nothing else. I've never been more disappointed in someone. I think, dude, I'm still subscribed to all those to the podcast channels because I still go back because it's an easy way to find them and listen to the old ones. But I would definitely listen to some random guy in like the East Coast of America, like trying to recreate these podcasts. Dude, why can't he just find 3 friends and just start talking bullshit on it for 10 minutes? I'd watch it. What? I don't know, he sounds like a pretty cool dude. I don't know, because he listened to all the same podcasts that I listen to, so that must make him pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad that you took that back, because I was feeling quite bad for him there. Okay. Right. Anything else you want to talk about? I'd watch that, definitely. Like, Garfield's like this hideous monster. Dude, they should get Bill Murray back. Garfield 3, Tale of 3, Tale of 3 Pussies or something like that. And it should all be about, like, John and his friends, like, I'm doing quote marks, and it's all about, like, how Otis is, like, this good, like, imaginary friend in his life, trying to give him good advice, while Garfield is, like, this, like, beast trying to, like, devour him almost. Like, this... Otis is the dog. Can we... Guess what, Ethan? Guess what? Was an accident, but I just struck gold. I'm like a fucking prospector. Because we replace Otis with Otis the cow from Barnyard. But we don't even reanimate him. We just green screen him out. Yeah, we just take him out of scenes from Barnyard and put him into scenes with John and Garfield. That is the stuff that is like the first 10 minutes of footage. I don't know whether the video is 10 minutes long of Ben the cow dying, but so I think what we should do is we should just slow it down so that it lasts 10 minutes. But that means also that we can only use images of Otis from after that point in the Garfield film. So because otherwise it just wouldn't make sense as a film, let's be honest. We've got to be real. Yeah, dude, you've actually hit something there. Whenever I mention Barnyard, people are like, oh yeah, I remember Barnyard. They never like, yeah, why are you talking about Barnyard? No, but like, if I was like, hey man, do you remember Hitler? You'd be like, yeah, I remember Hitler. Like, what's wrong with you? Why are you mentioning Hitler? But Barnyard, they always have like a happy disposition about it. Like, oh yeah, I remember Barnyard quite fondly, is what their voice is implying. What, you don't remember the Barnyard massacres in Chile? It was like The Ring. Like, people watched Barnyard in Chile, and something just spoke to them. Guess what? It's exactly like Bad Garfield, and Otis the cow starts whispering, and so does the pig, and like they were just like kill, 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 kill. There was about 1,000 deaths, Barnyard-related deaths, in Chile in the year 2003. Here's a little secret for you, Ethan. Barnyard was actually made in 1998, and then it was kept behind locked doors because no one knew what effect it would have on the world. And then a secret copy got released to Chile, and they started sharing it around. And Nickelodeon got their hands on it. Ethan, guess what? They didn't even edit out the parts. It's just that it only affected people from Chile. The miners got trapped because they were hiding from the Barnyard massacres. The last one in Chile. And now, if you even mention Barnyard in Chile, you will get deported. Yeah, it's like, do you know like how Australia border security, you can't bring like any plants or anything live because they're super worried about disease. They have an entire scanner that all it does is scan for copies of Barnyard in people's bags, and they've got it down to such a science that even like a scrap of the inside cover of a Barnyard DVD, it will pick it up. In the last 24 hours, yeah. It will go off, you have to go in quarantine. Dude, yeah, I was about to push the joke a bit too far, and I'm glad that I didn't. No, I don't think I will. Yeah, that's what I'm scared of. It's only the first episode, and I'm scared of scaring people off with some of the more edgy humour I have. You know what I'm saying? Hashtag gamers rise up. A year in the barnyard. Oh, I saw someone on my Instagram, unironically posted a Gamers Rise Up thing. No, I'm related to them, but it was quite upsetting. I saw it and I was just like, that's not why you get girls. That's not why you don't get girls, man. And it was just like, oh. No, at least I don't think so. No, I was reading a thing about incels today, and apparently have you heard of rice cells? Asian incels, but apparently, like, do you know how like normal incels hate women? Asian incels hate the fact that they're Asian. And they hate all Asian people, all Asian males, because they're like, if I was anything but Asian, I'd be getting chicks. It's because I'm Asian. Yeah. When do you reckon they're going to make Incel the movie? Emoji Movie. The Doctor Who episode. Oh yeah, I thought Doctor Who suddenly became much more adult when I wasn't looking, just like. She does it by fucking them all. Do you reckon those sort of comments was why people were like, it's good that we have a female doctor, so sexism goes down? Yeah, that's true. Oh, Captain Marvel was trash. It's trash. Yes, you should. Honestly, dude, you could wait. You could just, like... No. You basically see what her powers are, but all her powers are she can fly and shoot beams out of her hands. Like, it's nothing important. You see how Samuel Jackson loses his eye? No, it's a totally wasted moment, honestly. He was in Balls of Fury. Terry Crews is in it. I thought for the longest time that I had made that film up in my head. Because... he is in it. No, that's why I thought it was made up in my head. Because I remember watching it, and I remember thinking... I remember being so confused by it while I was watching it. And then I fell asleep, and I didn't think about it for... I didn't think about it for 12 years. And then I suddenly remembered it, and I was like, that can't be a real film. Because I remember that one of the first bits is when he loses the table tennis tournament. He's visiting his dad's grave, who died knowing he was a failure. And then there's a bit where he gets soaked because apparently they built a water slide above the grave because they sold the airspace above a funeral, like above a graveyard. George Lopez, isn't it? I don't know what that is. Oh! Oh, yeah. I do know that. Yeah, Patton Oswalt's in it. Who's the German dude? Oh, is it George Lopez who's the bad guy? Yeah, there's a German bad guy in it, and he's kind of shit. I think he's an actual German guy. I think that they were like, we need this accent to be dead on, otherwise people won't believe the film. Okay. Oh man. But weren't you just gonna add that he was in Shark Boy and Lava Girl? They forgot it. Why is George Lopez been in? Why is he famous? Okay, why is he in so many dog-related films? Oh, do you know what I will say about Beverly Hills Chihuahua? Had one of the best trailer songs ever. Because all it was the tequila song, but they replaced it with Chihuahua. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, Chihuahua. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, Chihuahua. Do you remember that? Yeah. Just in case you don't remember, I'm going to do that bit again. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, Chihuahua. Ba-da, ba-ba, ba-da, Chihuahua. What was that about? How many seasons did it go for? Oh fuck! He must have been He must have been like a TV host or something then. That must have been fucking huge. Oh, so that's why George Lopez is famous. It's a shame he's in shit movies. Yeah. I'm sure he's crying with his million dollar bills or whatever the fuck from all the TV money he has. What you think? You think George Lopez is in hell? Do you know what, Ethan? Hey, Ethan. I think we recorded a pretty damn good podcast. Hey, Ethan. I think we recorded a pretty damn good podcast. No, I can't really hear you. Hey, Ethan. Hey, Ethan. I think we recorded a pretty damn good podcast. Yeah. Yeah, boy, we have. So, we done it. So, okay, do you want to make this a bit easier on the people by stopping recording at about the same time? Okay, so if so, I'm going to say we go 3, 2, 1, stop, and then we stop recording. Okay? Okay. Okay. So, are you ready to stop recording? Okay. Yeah, we'll put it to the start of this. We'll put it each individually to the start of our videos. We'll put it at the end. Because we have the sync point at the end, so they have to know it. Yeah, okay. So, you ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1...